All right, Barlow Brigade, coming at you from the international headquarters for everything Barlow. Got something a little different for y'all today. Let's start with eye candy. Call it the Amble eye candy. This is a Rough Rider bone-handled Lockhorn. Now it's the mini version. I mean, it's not the one you're gonna get from Case, the great big one. But man, look at that! Look at them bone handles. Nice brass bolsters. Good, man. Just sharp as it could be. Now, this is a if I can get it in there for you. This is a RIDER. This is not a RYDER. So this is the old school stuff. A lot of people praise the heritage and the how some knife companies have knives that are 100 years old, and I get that. I understand it. I feel you. I know what you're talking about. But Rough Rider's going on 40 years of being in existence, so they now have a history. It may not be as long as some companies. I mean, there was some early Rough Rider stuff made in Japan. I haven't been able to get a hold of any of that stuff, but it's out there, but it's very expensive. Okay, let's do a little pocket dump. I did a little eBay thing. Found this 1974, which is the year I graduated from high school. Zippo lighter. That's got the script Zippo, and it's got 4 hashes on either side. Y'all have a chart. Y'all can look that up. Old Terry's Knives and Man stuff says, man, gotta have fire. I catch a lot of grief for carrying a slim, but I'm a big old guy, and when I put 3 pocket knives and a modern carry, that's a lot of weight on the old boy. So I have a hard enough time falling down without needing a gigantic lighter full of fluid. All right, coming in number 2, man. This is a Queen Steel little pocket dropper, what I call it. Call it a watch pocket knife in Warrenclyffe. Excellent little knife. This thing's gonna get you right here. It don't play. Pops right into the half stop. Got all the functions in the walk and talk. Just an excellent little knife. I love carrying that. All right, coming in number 2. This is the one that has knocked my Barlow out of the slip for this week. Rough Rider slip, by the way. This is the Carbon 2 series, the Half Hawk. It's in the sway back design. Had a very large YouTuber make some comments about this knife, which I don't disagree with him, and I didn't agree with him. But it's Rough Rider's version of a Half Hawk, and so it's got the good carbon steel. Got some Tainers going on there. Listen to the 1040 carbon. Micarta handles. Just a great knife. For $17, man, you can't go wrong. Okay? Just can't go wrong. In my other slip, today I'm carrying the Queen City Moose. Now, I've had this ever since I got this from Brother Seth down at Deep South Cutlery. I can't get it out of my slip. This thing is a beast. It is just a beast. I don't. I mean, but ever since I got into these muskrats, which I got a pack of rats running around here now. But I call them equal end jacks. Of course, that's just the old school of me. But look at that bone, man. I mean, they call it second cut winter bottom bone. But I don't think you could. I mean, I don't, for, like I said, for $23, I just don't think you can find a better knife. All right, that's what I'm toting today, guys. Let's get this out of the way and get on to what we're talking about. Today's version is what I'm calling the Barlow Brigade Bangers. It's a hashtag I started, I don't know, a couple of months ago. And when I started it, there was a young man out in Arizona. I call him Zona, but he's affectionately known by everybody else as Louis, Mr. Louis. Now, in my more disrespectful days, back when I wasn't a good person, I'd call him a kid. But this is not a kid. This is a young man. And this young man's got it going on. He has continued to support me. I've given him the love and everything I can, trying to support him back. He's just a good dude. I highly suggest, he's close to, I think he's at 800 subscribers. Y'all need to get him to 1,000. Let's get him in that number. I don't think you can go wrong if you go and subscribe to my boy Zona out at Arizona EDC. Okay, what we're talking about today? Well, y'all remember that orange knife that broke the internet here not too long ago? Well, I've been buying those knives since 2020. Now, the first one I got here, and I'm not sure if this was a 2020 or 2021, but you could tell that thing is used. I've been toting it for a minute, but it's the Ozark Trail. It's in stainless steel. Now, I understand. I get it, guys. I know that people that they want this alphabet numbered steel, the 3MC22L and the CPM 17, and I understand all that, guys. I understand all that, but the most used knife blade material in the world is 440, whether it's A, B, C, or 240CH, or whatever whether you call it inox or whether you call it, Japanese, they call it surgical steel. Whatever you call it, it's 440. And if you maintain your knife properly, and being knife heads, that's what we do. That's what knife people do. They maintain their knife. So if you take care of your stainless steel, it will serve you well. Coming in next is the blue knife. I believe this is a 2022, 2023. Don't know. Can't tell you. If I can get it up there, it's just I call it like a Zulu spear point. I don't know. Everybody's got a different name for it. This has a lock on the back so it won't come open in anything. Got my homemade lanyard on there. That's a boot string. But anyway, excellent carry knife. Now this next one, I made some comments about, and I didn't really get any feedback on it or anybody give me any stuff about it. But this knife right here, I believe, is a direct copy of the Rhodes Craft Braids Ajunta. That's a knife that was designed by one of the Rhodes family's sons. Now this one's used here. It's got a little smuts on the end of it. I mean, I just dug this out of my box of knives, my modern carry knives that I have in my collection. Just a great little knife. It's a frame lock. It's not the, it's once again, it's, their knives are in D2 steel, but this one's in a 440. I guess you could call that a Warncliffe. I don't know what you call it, but this is a great knife. Solid, very solid. It's heavy, but it's a solid knife, and it works for you. Now then, the knife that broke the internet. Everybody knows it. The orange, D2 steel, I removed the clip. I didn't really do a lot to it. I mean, it's just it is what it is. I mean, for $9, you know, I like the fact you can take and hold the lock open. That's how I loosened mine up. I put a little oil in there and just held that lock open and got her done. So there's that knife. And then, man, I watched Hillbilly Ridge and I watched Cornbread. I watched my boy Briar Patch Blades. All these people have gone out and bought the new knife. And I mean, there it is. I mean, it's a $5 bug out. I don't care what anybody says. You can't go wrong with a $5 knife. And let's do the math on that. Let's say you go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Chicago, wherever you go, and you buy one of these bug outs. Now they're I don't know, they're $159.95, let's say. You could buy 30 of those for this. I mean, of these for that. How long will that last you? How long is that bug out with the alphabet still going to last? I mean, I don't know. You may use these up in 100 years, and you may use that other knife up in 100 years, but none of us are going to be here to use them up. Okay? But I think you go buy 5 of these and put them in your drawer, and as you wear one out, pass it to somebody else, get you something else. So there's my take on the Ozark Trails. I mean, am I a tightwad? No. Am I on a budget? Yes. I like to consider myself frugal. I'm frugal, let's say. But I'm also calculated and well planned out, and if I spend my money, I spend it on what I get. Now, am I a stranger to the high-tech modern carry knife? Well, no. I have if I can get it, I guess it's locked or frozen. I hadn't pulled it out of the box in a minute. But you know what? I can get it open. It ain't nothing but a thing. Well, I don't know what's wrong with it. But it's a scallion Kershaw Ken Onion design. I guess it's just been sitting in there for so long it got stiff, but it's that's a beast of a knife right there. But I traded for this about 5 other knives in a box I got one time. Probably got $5 in it. So I do know a little bit about the modern carry knife, the high-tech stuff. So let's move on to another Kershaw. This is the Shuffle 2. It was redesigned because the bottle opener on the end of it didn't work right. It hurts your hand when you open it. So the Shuffle 2 comes in here. It's got one of them alphabet steels on it. I don't know what they call it. 8C113 MOV. Anyway, it's sharp. It's sharp. It will hurt you. So there you go. There's another modern carry. Now this one I found in a box of stuff at a local pawn shop. I think I paid $10 for it. But anybody knows the SOG, the Studies and Observation Group. Now I'm not much on your funky blade down here. I don't know what they call that, but I ain't much on that because I like plain blades. I mean, I'm just old traditional. But anyway, there's another one. So there you go, guys. That's my take on the Ozark Trail knives and the modern carry knives. I try to have one in my pocket every day. I'm not a big modern knife carry guy, but I try to keep one in my pocket every day. Keeps me into what's going on. I know about them. I know what they're for. I understand. I'm not cutting anybody down for their choices of knives they buy. You can buy what you want to buy. I will buy what I want to buy. And I think if we all just get along, the world will be much better. Okay, shout out. Everybody, I ain't got to tell y'all, the knife doctor is having his event in Ellaville. Everybody by now is probably on the road, getting ready to get on the road and travel. I wish Godspeed to everybody that listens to this. I want everybody to know that I wish I could be there. I can't. My health just can't. I can't travel. I can't go long distances in a car without it causing me pain and suffering. My boys from Deep South Country, they're going to be there. Got me a mug of their coffee right there, Bolster Blend coffee. Y'all need to try. If y'all go to the knife show, it would behoove y'all to pick up some of that coffee. Not to mention the knives they have. Some of y'all are going to be totally tripped out, man. They have got some purty knives. I'm talking about purty knives. So y'all get in there, go see the knife doctor. I think there's going to be 30 YouTubers from around the country there, so there's going to be plenty of opportunity for y'all to have good fellowship. Enjoy yourself. I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed day. And last but not least, guys, I'm getting close to 400 subscribers. When I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to have a massive giveaway. So would you please like, share, and comment on my videos. I don't like doing this, but it's a fact of life on YouTube. It's something that you do. So I'm reaching out to y'all. Y'all get me to 500 subscribers. Make sure that you're publicly subscribed, because I can't do a giveaway if you're not. Not to you anyway, because you won't be in the list. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. Another shout out to Arizona EDC. Thank you, Zona. You're the man. Bardo Brigade, out.